The U.S. Surgeon General has called it an urgent public health crisis.
According to the World Health Organization, roughly 14% of adults over 60 are living with a mental health condition.
And mental health experts say that's concerning.
Pope Francis hopes protection of those with mental illness will be strengthened. At a conference on mental health earlier this year, he spoke of the need to fully overcome the stigma with which mental illness has often been branded to ensure that the culture of community prevails over the mentality of rejection.
I do think that in culture at large, there is this connection between the mental and the physical, but to be able to add that third dimension of Christ's healing is so important and valuable. As people who participate in the mental health ministry, we don't actually do any healing. It's Christ that does the healing, and sometimes he uses us. Really, it's the Paschal mystery is what we're discussing with people, and by that I mean what happened in your life that caused a certain kind of grief, and then how to work through that and really experience and share in Christ's resurrection. What actually happens in the ministry is there's a few different aspects. One is there's a tabling, so the mental health ministry is available before and after Masses for people to just come check out, and we let them know that we're there.
We are trying to invite them over to our table so that they're more aware of what we offer in our parish and also in the community. We're here once a month on the second Sunday for all the different Masses.
The second thing that happens is we meet monthly to discuss different aspects of mental health ministry going on in the diocese, in the world at large, but also within our own parish.
That was very uplifting to know that you can manage your condition, that you have people with medication can actually do well. Yeah. And that was the message that she was trying to give, like, don't just give up.
The third thing that happens is that a lot of times there will be an individual that needs help. And so they'll request a meeting, and Jesus sends us out 2 by 2. So we'll meet with that individual parishioner for however they need to talk. And in the spirit of Christ as a ministry, what we're there is we're there to be an example of Christ. We are those listeners, and we might not be able to address your specific circumstance, but we can certainly help you talk through, learn a little bit more about yourself and the fact that you're not alone. I've heard the Pope say things like, I am very close to those who suffer. And that's what we're here to do, is we're here to recognize, like, we're close to you and we're right there with you.
I just care what happens to people, but I also have family members who suffer from anxiety and other things.
Mental health is one of the most important topics to me because I live with a mental health condition, as well as caring for loved ones who live with a mental health condition as well. So I definitely understand both sides of seeking support, but also being the person asking the other person to seek the support.
In our household or in our families, we've had it, but it was never diagnosed because coming from a Hispanic family, oh no, they're just having trouble. And until coming to seek this ministry, it's like, no, there was a need for it and we could have gotten help.
It seems like every other person has some kind of form of mental health problem, whether it's depression or bipolar or whatnot. For the most part, people that are in this group has been through something either for themselves or for somebody else. And knowing that it was only through God's grace and help that they're able to deal with it. It's easier to understand others when you've been through it. And it's easier to relate to others, telling them, you know, I'm not making you empty promises. I'm not telling you something I don't already know. This is what I did. And I always tell them, I guarantee you, if you give your trust to God, I'm not saying life's gonna be easy, because life's still gonna give you all the, life's not supposed to be easy, right? That's what we're here for. But knowing that God's there with you, and just go, every time you feel something, you're like, you got this, God, I'm not gonna worry about it, I've seen miracles happen, and I share all of that.
People come when they're looking at the table. They come and they take a look, and it just kind of starts. I think what it does is they start reflecting. Okay, who do I have that might need these resources, or I might need these resources, or my parents, because for the elderly, for the young, for the child. And I think that's what they start doing, is trying to see, hey, what can I do to help? And I think that's so powerful that when you start even looking, you're caring. And I think that's what our ministry is. We care for the loved ones. It doesn't matter the age.